Hey guys, it's Miss Long, and I'm going to give you a little overview of what you can expect at today's College and Career Expo. First things first, what do you need? You need to make sure you bring a pencil or a pen or a writing utensil of some kind, the booklet you have in front of you, which I will collect at the end of this class period, and then your bus chaperone, most likely a teacher, will pass that back out to you as you get off the bus at the Expo Center. And then you'll also need a scavenger hunt paper. So the scavenger hunt paper will be given to you as you enter the Expo Center, and it is essentially a check sheet for all of the exhibits that are there. So all of the companies, the schools, the community leaders that are available for you to speak to. You have the opportunity to get them to sign off on your scavenger hunt paper. And then if you have them all signed on, then you can turn it in at the end for a drawing for a door prize. And hopefully they'll tell us what the door prize is when we get there. Other things to know. What is expected of you? So first and foremost, you should be on your very best behavior. Anytime you leave the building, you should be on your best behavior. But you are representing Gibbs Middle School and yourself and your families today, so you want to make sure that you are representing yourself in the best light possible. So that means your best behavior. If you have to exit the exhibit hall for any reason, to use the restroom or there's an emergency, you need to let your bus chaperone or a teacher know that you are stepping out, just so someone knows where you are. Phones should not be out at all for any reason. And I know I sound ridiculous and so old harping on this, but you are at the exhibit hall at this Career Expo to explore opportunities that are available to you later after your high school career, or even some of these jobs might be available to you next year, depending on how old you are, and as you get further throughout your high school career. So you need to make sure that is your focus, not Snapchat, not Instagram, but the Career Expo. This is a very brief opportunity. You can have your phone on the bus on the way there and on the way back. But I'm asking you guys each to make sure your phone is put away while we are in the exhibit hall. And then dress code. Okay, your dress code should be representative of the Knox County Schools dress code. So that means no crop tops, keep things pulled up high or tucked in, whatever that means. Obviously, if you have something inappropriate on your shirt, then you need to address that now before we get on the bus. Okay, so if you have any questions about what that means or what that looks like, you can pop by and see me before we leave for the field trip. Right here on the screen, you see a map of the Expo floor plan. So this shows you that there are 6 different quadrants: orange, blue, green, black, red, and white. We will enter a quadrant as an entire school. So all of us that are attending will be in the orange quadrant or wherever we're going to start. And we'll find out that when we get there. And we will rotate through the quadrants together as a school. So we will have about 7 to 10 minutes in each quadrant. Once we're in that quadrant, you can rotate through however you see fit. Or if there's a flow set up by the people running the quadrant, then we'll follow that. But that's kind of going to be something we figure out when we get there. Obviously, some quadrants have more than others. The green quadrant has a lot of booths. The blue quadrant doesn't have quite as many, but it does have a race car if you look at the floor plan there. So lots of cool stuff coming our way. What you need to know. So today is an opportunity for exposure and networking. Networking just means you're given the opportunity to build relationships with people who can help you find a job or help you be successful in a career or help you get into the right school. Research shows that networking is the most common way that people find jobs. Okay, and for some of us, that looks like, oh, my dad knows a guy that knows a guy and it helped me get a job, or I had a teacher in high school who was really great and they recommended me for this. So use today to help build your networking database. Be prepared with your elevator pitch. So what is an elevator pitch? First of all, an elevator pitch is a brief, high energy presentation used by companies and individuals to promote their products and themselves. I kind of think about an elevator pitch as a commercial. So you are kind of trying to sell yourself, give a commercial or a preview, like a preview for a movie. You want to tell the very best things about you, a short overview about what you're good at, what you're passionate about, what you're qualified to do. And to help you prepare for that, you can take a second, you can pause this video and work on pages 2 and 3 in your booklet. There's some guiding questions that will really prepare you to give that elevator pitch. And when you get there, the presenters are going to be asking questions of you that you have to be prepared to answer. So genuinely do pages 2 and 3, guys. So pause me and come back. All right, question prep and a good first impression. Today, you will get the chance to talk to businessmen and women, post-secondary education options, so colleges, universities, technical and trade schools, and community leaders. This is an excellent opportunity for you to not only listen, but also ask questions. So if you want to know how much it costs to go to a certain school or what kind of certifications you need, then this is the day to ask them. Ask the questions that are going to get you ahead and make you the best candidate for a job. So having questions prepared will allow you to learn more information about the career or job that you might like in your future. Preparation is also essential for making a good first impression. I'm going to show you a short video to help you understand the importance of asking good questions. All right. So next up is your questions. You're going to use pages 4 and 5 to help prepare those questions. So you can look over your sample questions on page 4. I want you to start thinking about the 3 questions that you would feel most confident using and record those on page 5. If you have other questions that you know you want to ask or that are just in the forefront of your mind, then go ahead and write those on the space provided on page 5. Do's and don'ts. Look over the do's and don'ts on page 6. Keep these in mind as you meet with companies and community leaders this afternoon, not tomorrow. This list is relevant and helpful not only for today, but also for future job interviews. So some of the things on this list, like getting a good night's sleep, obviously that's not going to help you now because it's the morning of. But when you think about a big interview or meeting with college advisors, those are things you want to keep in mind to make yourself stand out above all the other candidates. Put yourself in the best position to be successful, and then you only can succeed from there. We're going to watch one more video to help you get ready. So hopefully those do's and don'ts were helpful for you. Page 7 is going to be a great place for you to record notes about the different exhibits you visit and the different people that you meet today. Remember, it's natural to feel nervous. Interviewing takes practice. If you guys have any questions before we go or as we're walking around the expo, please feel free to grab me or any other adult and we will help you to the best of our abilities. You guys have great potential and I want to make sure that you have access to all of your options. I hope you enjoy today. Thanks.